Tomas was a 14-year-old boy and the only child of Sarah, a loving mother who had raised him alone. Sarah had lost her husband when Tomas was only 3. Since then, she worked hard every day, cleaning other people's homes to earn a living and give her son a better life. Tomas loved his mother deeply. She was not just his mom. She was also his father, his best friend, and his hero. One cold night, Tomas woke up to the sound of someone crying, his heart filled with fear. He ran to his mother and found her sitting in pain, tears rolling down her face. "Why are you crying, Mom?" he asked, worried. Sarah held her back and replied, "I have a terrible backache. It hurts so much I can't sleep. Please bring me a painkiller and some water." Tomas rushed to the kitchen, brought the medicine, and helped his mother. She slowly fell asleep, but from that night on, she couldn't go to work anymore. Her back pain had become too serious. Tomas knew something had changed. It was now his turn to take care of his mother. He said to himself, "I must earn money. It's my responsibility now." The next day, Tomas went around town, looking for a job. He entered shops, asked store owners, but they all refused, saying he was too young or had no experience. As he was walking home, feeling hopeless, a small paper on a wall caught his eye. "Trainee needed," it read. "It says trainee needed, but maybe they'll still pay a little." Tomas thought, hopeful. There was an address written below. Tomas followed it and finally reached a small car repair shop. He stepped in, nervous but hopeful. "Hello, sir," Tomas said. "I'm looking for a job. I want to work here." The man looked at him for a moment and then nodded. "Come tomorrow morning," he said. Tomas's face lit up with joy. But as he was leaving, someone whispered, "Hey kid, you won't last more than 2 weeks. The boss is impossible." Tomas felt a sting in his heart, but stayed silent. The next day, he began work. From the very start, the boss shouted, "Bring me the hubcap. Where's the oil? Push the car. Where is your mind, boy?" Tomas felt tears rising. He wanted to run away. But in that moment, his mother's face appeared in his mind, tired, in pain, and he remembered the promise he made to himself. "I'll make life better for her," he whispered to his heart. He took a deep breath and answered, "Yes, sir." Days passed. Weeks passed. The neighbors started talking. "That boy is so patient," they said. Then one early morning, Tomas arrived before the shop had opened. While waiting, he heard some soft sounds from behind the building. Curious, he followed the sound and saw something that surprised him. Birds. Dozens of birds were pecking seeds from the ground. And his boss, the same angry man, was gently pouring more seeds for them. "Oh, sir, it's you," Tomas said in surprise. The boss didn't look at him. He just stared at the birds and whispered, "This is the only thing that gives me peace. Everyone sees me as angry, rude, and impatient. And I am. But I wasn't always like this." Tomas listened quietly. The boss continued, "I lost my little son years ago. Since then, I've never been the same. I can't smile anymore. I get angry easily. But I believe one of these birds carries my son's soul. He comes to see me through them." Tomas, with tears in his eyes, softly said, "Yes, sir, I believe that too." From that day, something changed between them. Tomas understood his boss better. He respected him even more. And slowly, the boss began to trust Tomas. One day, he even let Tomas manage the whole shop while he was away. Tomas never gave up. Not on his job, not on his mother, not on life. Years passed. Tomas became a skilled mechanic, then a successful mechanical engineer. He didn't just save his mother's life. He built a future. He kept his promise. He never gave up. Vocabulary part: curious, wanting to know or learn something. Curious, he followed the sound and saw something that surprised him. Trainee, a person who is learning and practicing the skills of a particular job. Trainee needed, it read. Responsibility, a duty or obligation to take care of something or someone. I must earn money. It's my responsibility now. Patient, able to accept delays or problems without becoming annoyed or anxious. That boy is so patient, they said. Promise, a declaration or assurance that one will do something. He remembered the promise he made to himself. Idiom, his face lit up with joy. Meaning, he suddenly looked very happy and excited. Reflection, Tomas's story shows that love and responsibility can make us stronger. Even in hard times, he stayed patient and never gave up, and that changed everything. If you liked the story, subscribe for more interesting stories and English lessons. Like and share it with your friends.